What's up, YouTube? This is your boy SimRenewal coming for another video, y'all. This is something that was sent to me by my wife. Now, how she kind of described it is something kind of, I just want to watch it and give my own opinions on it. If it's as bad as how she kind of described it, so let's.
So this family, they're not feeding their adopted child. She's crying. They're being racist towards their daughter. You guys we need to expose these people. This family, look at her. She looks hungry. And they're making her say that she's not hungry. And these people are disowning her, and they're probably using her as a slave like they were back in the day. So yes, the sheriffs are on the way. I called the cops because yes, I'm a Catholic ass person and I'm not about to watch this go by. That is very rude and very disgusting of these people. And yes.
I was going through all the stuff trying to figure out like what was the other pieces to this, but I'm assuming that that was all like her comments on her own video. So, yeah. So. Well, from watching it, mm, that if it's serious, if that really happened, then I must say, yo, people, yeah, y'all need to do something about this family with this kid. If it's not, I say if it is and if it's not, because in adopted family cases, and many times there are situations when the kids do not want to comply to something and it looks bad on the family, or the family is treating the kid poorly. So um, it looks bad on the family. So it looks bad on the family regardless, but it might be from the perspective of the child, and the other side it would be the perspective of the parents. But just watching that, why do you have the obviously adopted child looking very dressed and looking very different from the other children? From a physical aspect, she already does look different, but I'm speaking about it from the aspect of she looks like she's not being taken care of. If y'all go, let's say if people get a pet, people have a child, like anything that you need to maintain the appearance of. When your child is a grown adult, you don't have to do that anymore. But let's just say you have your little kid. You have two children. I say it's a family with two children. And the parents look real good. One child is dressed very nice, and the other child is dressed like with holy clothes, shoes that look bad. Kid looks sad, kid looks down, and stuff like that. If you see that, the family looks like they're neglecting the child. And to a certain degree, that might be true because as adults who care for someone or who's the caretaker, you don't let your kids come out. You don't dress one and then let the other one look janky. You literally either let both kids look janky or you dress both kids up. You don't let one look bad and the other one look good, because that's showing which child that you care and focus on more than the other. So when I'm looking at this, I'm looking at it from the perspective of it's an obvious sign of this family not caring as much for this adopted child. I'm not saying that they're being abusive, using her as a slave. Those allegations are very far and reaching. Um, and if that family has been proven to actually have been doing that, then they're trash people. But that's not something I just want to put out there and say, oh, they're treating this child like a slave, and this is just wrong. Like, I don't want to be that person. I'm not saying that because I don't know it. I just know facts. I don't know. But I will say, people, be cognitive of how you treat, how you care for, how you look, how you present when you step out. If you gonna go out looking like trash and your kids looking nice, it's an indication that you're willing to go without to make sure that your children are good. Honestly, even though you might look shabby, you come off like a super parent. If you have children and you end up not letting the child look nice and you look real nice, that comes off as a neglectful parent. If the child is adopted, you can't have your adopted child look very different from how your actual children look in their parents' perspective. That looks really bad. Why adopt a child to treat them so different? So, I'm not saying any of the woman's allegations, but I do want to call attention to parents and people out there that are trying to be caretakers of other people. You can't bring them out looking like you can't bring them out looking terrible. So all I say too is like be cognitive of whatever you putting out and what people see, because they will say something about it. So that's all I have to say. Anybody that finds more information about this family and if this stuff is true or not, please comment add tag so we can find out the resolution to this situation because it just looks sad. It just looks sad. I Peace. Like, comment, and subscribe. Yeah.